GNF. So good morning all. So now as we know there are the two types of normal forms. The way of writing the context-free grammar called as the CNF, Chomsky normal form, and the second what we are going to see today is called as the Grabbage normal form, GNF, Grabbage normal form. So what is the normal form? Method of writing the production is called as a normal form. So all the productions we will write in some systematical way, So the Grabbage normal form, what the Grabbage says, how to write the production. So Grabbage says that the production must be written like this. The production must be written like this. All the production must be in this form. Now, what exactly this production says? A is a variable. A is a variable. This A must belongs to terminal. A must belong to terminal. Means what? Every production must start with a terminal. Every production must start with the terminal. So that is the first thing. Now the second is what? What is the alpha here? Alpha is a zero or more variables. Zero or more variables. More variables. So zero or more variables. So what alpha is? Alpha is zero or more variables. So what the production will be in the form? The production will be like this. On the left hand side, there will be a variable. That variable produces the production. Now that production must start with the terminal followed by all variables. Followed by all variables. That number of variable may be zero or more. Zero variables means what? A produces terminal. Yes, it is allowed. As we already know in a CNF also. So as well as in the GNF. Variable produces only terminal is allowed. Second type of production will be variable produces terminal followed by all variables. Followed by all variables. Clear? One, zero or more variable means what? Zero variable means what? Only terminal. One variable, two variable, three variable. So after terminal, there must be all variable. We cannot have the terminal, variable. No, this is not allowed. So production must start with the terminal followed by zero or more variables. So this is the Grabbage normal form, GNF. Now, when we are writing the GNF, there is one kind of problem occur when we are converting the normal grammar into the GNF. That problem is called as a left recurrence. Left recurrence. Called as a left recurrence. Now, what exactly left recurrence means? Left recurrence is a problem which we need to solve before converting the normal grammar into GNF. Now, what left recursion is? Now, left recursion means what? If the production is in this form, A produces A. If the production which is given of your normal CNF is A produces AA. Now, this is called as a left recurrence. Now, left recurrence means on the left hand side the variable and that variable produces means this variable will be replaced by this AA. So again that variable A will be there. So for example, if we are designing the string, so A can be replaced with the AA with the help of this production. Now this A again will be replaced by this production, so it will become A. So again, this variable, if I want to replace with this production, it will be A, like this. And this is never going to be A. So this problem is called as a left recurrence problem. So left recurrence means what? The variable on the left hand side will occur the first variable of your production. So it is never going to be end. This is called as a left recurrence. So our first task, when we are converting the CNF into the GNF, the first task is to remove the left recurrence. Now remove the left recurrence. So how to remove the left recurrence? That we will see. So there are the logic given for the removing the left recurrence. So if the production is like this, if the production is like this, A produces AA and A produces B. Okay, these are the two productions. Now this A produces B. Why this production is in this grammar? Because this will terminate the string. This will terminate the string. Whenever we want to end, this A will replace with this production. With this A will be replaced with this B. So it will become BA. So we'll get a string. Because as we know, the string is made up of terminals only. String is made up of terminals only. So to when we want to end the grammar and generate the string, so that time this variable should be ended with the replaced with the terminal. So this is the first production, and this production we are having for the terminating the string. Now this grammar, if we see this A produces AA, this is the left recurrence. This production is having the left recurrence because this variable is again at the leftmost variable in the production. So this is never going to be. So this will generate the recurring. So first of all, we have to remove this left recurrence. So if we want to write this same production into some format, so the same thing we'll write into this is the A variable, and this A will write as an alpha. So alpha means what? Left recurrence variable. After that, whatever is coming, the left recurrence variable, and after that, whatever is coming, we'll call that it as a alpha. So alpha can be a terminal or a number of variables, whatever it is. So after leaving this variable, which is called as the left, which is creating the left recurrence, all the part is called as alpha. Okay, and this, the second where it is terminating that production, we'll call it as a beta. So now this grammar we have converted into some format, some method, some format, so that we can have some formula for removing the left recurrence. Okay. So what is the alpha here? Alpha is whatever the variables which are coming after the left recurring variable. What is the beta? Beta is a terminal. Beta is a terminal which will end that left recurring variable. So if the productions are in this format, how we can remove this left recurrence? We can remove this left recurrence by rewriting the same productions in this format. A produces beta B slash beta. A produces beta B slash beta, and A produces alpha. B produces, what is this B? B produces alpha B alpha. So these are the productions what we will get to remove the left recurrence. Very small. Okay. So this production we can rewrite. Like this. So now the left recurrence is removed because A produces A alpha, A produces beta. So that we can write A produces beta B. What is a B? B is a new variable. What is a B? B is a new variable. We are in this. So what is a beta? Beta is a terminal. So whatever is here, that will become here. Beta. Beta capital B slash beta. And what is this new variable B? B produces alpha. What is the alpha? Whatever is coming after the left recurring variable. So alpha B. B is a new variable, alpha B slash alpha. So this productions we can write like this. Now, if we see, there is no variable, there is no left recurrence. B is a variable. So here it is starting with some another thing. A is a variable, it is starting with the beta. Beta is a terminal. So there is no left recursion. Okay. So this is the formula of removing the left recursion. Now, how we are getting this formula? That is important. So it's a simple. So now we'll see how we are getting this formula for the left recurrence variable production. So if check example, if we are saying A produces, we will take this same thing, A alpha. So we are taking this A produces A alpha. Now this A can be replaced with, this is the production, this A can be replaced with again A alpha. Okay. So A alpha alpha. Okay. Now this A is again replaced with this A produces A alpha. Okay. So this A is again the A alpha 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 with the same production. So if we are expanding this left recurrence, if we are expanding this left recurrence, we will get like this. So A alpha n. So likewise, it is continuously it is increasing. So we will get A alpha. Okay. Now, if we are saying if we want to terminate this, what is the second production? Second production A produces B, beta. A produces beta. So for termination, we can write like this. So this left recurrence will get this, and for termination we will use beta alpha raised to n. So because we are having the another production like A produces beta, so we using that production, A produces beta. Using that production, we will get. Okay. Now this alpha raised to n. So can I use a new variable? Can I write like this new variable B? B produces alpha n raised n minus 1. Yes. So this alpha raised to n. Yes, this I am rewriting. This I am rewriting like this. So I will replace this alpha with B. Alpha with B. So it becomes beta B. And how we'll terminate it? It will terminate it with beta. So how we are getting this? By replacing B produces minus 1. So this we can replace with B. This we can replace with B. So this way we'll get this beta B or B. Now what this B variable will write? B variable, how we are writing B variable? This is alpha, and what is the x n minus 1? It is a B again. X minus 1. So B will be again recurring. So B produces alpha B or alpha. Okay. So with the help of this new introduced B variable, so now these are the two variables. So this is what A. So with this, if we are trying to solve the left recurrence problem, so at the end we conclude that this productions, A produces alpha A produces beta. These two productions we can write like this. We can write like this. Getting? So this is the logic, or this is the derivation to remove the left recursion. Now here is a left recursion. Now these two productions we are getting where we don't have the any left recursion. So this formula we need to remember to remove the left recurrence. To remove the left recurrence. So if the productions are with the left recurrence, so we'll write A produces A alpha. So alpha is what? More than one variable. So whatever is coming after the recurring variable is alpha, and A produces beta. Beta is a terminal, which will end this variable, recurring variable. So how we are rewriting this grammar? A produces beta, new variable B or beta. So what is the new variable B? B produces alpha, B or alpha. So this is the way how we are going to remove the left recurrence problem. Remove the left recurrence problem.